guys, welcome to the next episode of What Did Bungie Fuck Up This Time? It's a growing trend. This time it's PvP. Actually, it's been consistently PvP. Weirdly enough, Bungie's been very aggressive with the Destiny PvP community. This time pissing off quite a bit of their content creators, and I was actually surprised to find out that this was a thing, but I guess Bungie doesn't like generosity. They're not very generous. Who would have thought? All right, jumping right into it, I just got this little quick TDLR just to kind of go over some of the basics of generosity, right? On streaming platforms like YouTube and Twitch, several Destiny 2 streamers use the exclamation generosity command, often as part of like their chat bots or donations to give priority access in their stream titles, descriptions, or during broadcasts to facilitate or advertise Trials of Osiris. We're mostly talking about Trials because, like, who's doing paid carries on a quick play? And then no one's going to want to carry anyone through comp? No. But so it's Trials, right? This command typically allows viewers to donate for perks like skipping raffles or getting guaranteed spots and free carry runs, which effectively functions as a paid service. Around 50 as noted in community discussions. Note that while some advertise as free help, the generosity mechanic often incentivizes paid support. Now, before we jump in, I just want to give my general thoughts on this. If we're talking about a video game, right? We're talking about a video game. It is not actually hurting anyone. It's not. If you're not cheating and you're playing with the person that's helping you, I don't understand why it's wrong. It's an issue to pay them. When we have people like, you could pay a woman to shake her naked ass in front of you, or buy a pack of cancer producing, I don't even know what you consider them, cigarettes. Obviously, I just don't know what plants. I don't know, paper. You could buy alcohol to get drunk off your ass, but fundamentally doesn't have any benefit to your health, right? You go gamble your life away at the casino. But damn, if you pay someone to help you in a video game, we have to bring the fucking pitchforks. At least Bungie thinks so. I think who gives a fuck? If you paid for the game and you decide to have someone pay you to help you, and that's how you as a grown-ass adult choose to waste your money to pay someone to help you while you play the game, who the fuck cares? That's my thoughts. Like, generally, who the fuck cares? But here's some people that apparently use it. We got Panda, Prime Panty, Pure Chill, Synchro, Hawk, Drift, Diffizzle, and some of their tags that they've had when all of them have, guess what? Generosity. These are prime and active or recent VODs. And then apparently they also mentioned like Grenaire Jake. Maddox doesn't do Trials carries. What the hell are you talking about? Well, they're used to doing free raffles, subs, charity. Bungie's frowns on paid recoveries, but tolerates stream-based carries, which apparently that's not the case anymore. Apparently paid carries are also against term service, but Bungie's been flip-floppy on that, but apparently no longer, because here we are to our drama. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Before we jump on it though, this drama has been a thing for years. And just to here's a post where someone's trying to get clarification, and guess what? Bungie didn't give clarification. Not sure who to tag here, but is it possible to clarify what a paid service is? I've seen multiple higher-end PvP streamers labeling a carry, the lighthouse for money as generosity. Where's the line? And so they just kind of talk about, the expectation. It's okay for some people to do it, but you say it's not okay. So if I see like Pure Chill doing it or Diffizzle doing it, that means I can do it, right? That's like essentially what I'm seeing here. Is it, and we're talking about the generosity gift subs. I think this, again, this fell on deaf ears. No one's actually answering. In fact, more people were getting upset about it. People disagree with comms and immediately start swinging. I'm not gonna lie, you bitching and complaining a little too much, it ain't hurting anyone, which I don't understand what you're talking about. Me, when I bitch and moan because I'm retarded, like, did you tell on your fellow second graders? Dude, the Destiny community is just another special retard. There's just, I love people like this. This dude is like asking a genuine question because they're a Twitch partner. So like you can see it's their Twitch partner. It's obviously that they wanted to make sure that they weren't doing anything wrong. They are actually trying to be a good boy or girl. But man, it's one of those, shh, don't say anything. You're going to get everyone in trouble. It's like one of those things that Bungie, it's a very known thing. It's not a secret that Bungie doesn't focus and do anything with their term of service. And I'm going to say this right now. We're about to talk about the drama, but when it comes to terms of service, there are some things that don't need to be a secret or hush hush, because Bungie's like, we can't tell you why we banned you or why we banned other people. You can't do that. You'll never know. Even though if it's because you did a paid carry, I think it's safe to tell them, yeah, you did a paid carry. Like, it's not like they were hard cheating unless they were, but in this instance where you're banning them because they're carrying, why can't you do a RuneScape? And my God, I'm sounding ass across now. RuneScape will actually tell you why you got banned. Like, I don't understand. I get some things, like if you picked up on like a cheating device, you obviously don't want to tell cheaters that you got banned. But if it's someone who's doing a paid carry, why does that have to be a secret? That seems pretty black and white. Like there's no confusion. There's no trying to get out a loophole out of it. It's just like, hey, you did the thing. Don't do the thing. Anyways, we come to the topic. We have Lanza replying to the topic. Funny how they'll actually enforce this and people will lose their creator status for violating terms of service, but they fail to enforce their terms of service against cheaters, which is true. There's been multiple instances. Even, it's funny, even the movie of the week that they gave it to had a cheater on the team. DMG has been caught associating with cheaters. Like, there's something special about Bungie. Just something special. That's all I gotta say. It's man. It just puts a smile on your face on how special they are. So we have Calico and paid carriers are officially banned. So creators playing trials just got flushed down the toilet. You want to do free carries against hardcore cheaters? Have fun with that. By the way, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know who's paying for a carry in trials. Like maybe for cosmetics, maybe. I'll give you like you want the nice shaders and sure. But if you're going for general loot, it is so pointless to go flawless for general guns and armor. Like it's so fucking pointless. Like you just take the certified Mr. Gamer asshole approach where you essentially throw back to when everyone would jump off the cliff for free loot. You do that, except you don't do that exactly because you'll get dotted and they will know that you're doing it and you won't get loot. So what you do is you get a kill and then you proceed to do what I call the E3 trailer walk, where you play as a bot like you would be an E3 trailer and you're roaming around after you get your kill. You try to shoot a couple of guys, make some contact, and then you die as quickly as possible. And then you get a shit ton of loot. And if you're max power level, it's always tier 5. It's fast, it's efficient, minimal effort, and it's certified asshole. It's asshole approved. And you don't have to pay people $50 to do it. It's free. You're welcome. The asshole approach. You'll love being an ass. Anyways, this is the biggest thing, is that Bungie is cracking down on paid carries specifically to their Destiny 2 creator hub. Bungie, these poor bastards. Bungie everyone has all these creators with their hand up their ass, like meat puppets talking. Like, you can't do paid carries. You gotta make us look good in front of everyone. If you don't, we're gonna take we're taking away from you. Okay? Like, it's crazy. Why are you holding them specifically relevant, those who would retain their membership? Why is it specifically them and not the entire game? Like, listen, I'm not out here trying to shill for the Destiny content creators, but it feels fucking retarded to specifically say, you guys, you are going to be the golden children. You can't do it. We're not going to hold the entire game to the same terms of service because we don't want to deal with that. But you guys, we're absolutely going to hold you accountable. So don't do it. I'll be honest. If you make more money off of paid carries than you do from benefiting the creator hub, I would say, fuck you, Bungie, and I would dip. I would go back to doing paid carries at 100. Like, I know you get like the big boy packages, like Bungie throws viewers your way, they throw emblems your way, they throw all this other opportunities because you let them have their hand up your ass and be the perfect little puppet. I get it. But if you make more bag by doing paid coveries, like, fuck them. Go for the bag. So, from this point on, if you are seen violating these guidelines, you may be warned or removed from the hub. Paid carries are not allowed. Offering, running, or advertising paid carries violates the Destiny 2 Creator Hub guidelines. You cannot receive monetary benefits for carrying someone through any activity. Damn. And here I was going to try to sign up for the Destiny content, the Creator Hub, so that way I could carry new players through heroic public events. Because I know those little Timbies are still struggling to deal with the Taken Blights. I know they're struggling to get that heroic. And I wanted to be the hero that they needed. They just had to pay me, right? But damn, I can't do paid carries. You cannot receive monetary benefits for carrying someone through an activity. This is game-wide and not limited to trials, raids, and dungeons. Damn. Both direct and indirect monetary incentives are prohibited. This includes direct payments, like PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, Ko-Fi, etc. Twitch subs, bit donations, and other monetary support tied to carries or access to giveaways, vouchers, goods, and services. It didn't mention YouTube members. I mean, it says other monetary support. But what if like they paid a bro and my bro donated it to me? Because technically my bro's not paying me. Like the member gave it to the bro for whatever reason. They're like, yo, here's like $50. And then my bro's like, yo, you know what? I'm going to fix you up fatty style. Donate you $50 donation. No, you don't have to carry me. My bro doesn't need to carry. Is that cool? Sounds fair to me. They expect you guys to play against cheaters for ad revenue. Break your psyche. Non-creators get banned. Creators just don't get special treatment anymore. And you people say there's no double standard. What do you mean, you people? Yeah, Calco's probably not part of it. Fuck the content creator hub. Who cares if you're removed from this? Creators care, because if you're kicked out, Matt, you vastly lose out on opportunities with the company you're partnered with, diminishing your career potential. It's like weaponizing benefits. By the way, don't ever let people like Scarrow ever tell you that they don't get paid by Bungie. They absolutely do. You get probably so many financial benefits and opportunity to skyrocket your career. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. just because they're friends of Bungie. Don't let them deceive you. Anyways, we have Frostbolt making memes saying, should we do 10 gifted or 20 gifted? And DMG replies, the team is aware, working through it. No details at this time. Of course not. I don't think there's anything you could do unless you want to alienate or ban the only marketing left for this game mode. Worrying about the only people who play your dog shit game legitimately and not the people literally cheating everywhere 24/7. LOK. Let me guess, coming with a roadmap. Damn. Guys, we're building momentum. Let's fucking do this thing. Yeah, that roadmap. It's going to be a legendary roadmap. That's for sure. Why is giving normal non-cheating streamer money to help you get in-game loot a problem? But them giving the exact thing for free is perfectly fine. Logistically, there's a difference. You do one from the kindness of your heart. The other one is you expect something out of it. But from a gamer point of view, there is no real difference, right? It's like the outcome is the same, except what someone's paying for it. That's the difference. And there's a whole hot take. Pay carries are fine and nobody gave a fuck. It's the cheating in the mix that made it a problem. And that's why Bungie, which doesn't make sense because you can LG with someone who cheats and still get your account banned. I can vouch for that. Like if their fear is that you pay for someone to carry you and then they're cheating. Oh, well, that's a no-no. Yeah, you should ban the person cheating. Go figure. Ban them. Okay, that's off the table. Cami cakes. Curious. So just kind of break down the tweet. And we can kind of go through and look at it as we go. But essentially, the TDLR is asking about the generosity in coaching. How does this work with terms of service? Is paying a coach to teach you how to play PvP, is that breaking terms of service? And I think we can all agree it is, but it shouldn't. Again, it's one of those things that you bought the game. It's not hurting anyone else. I guess the only people are assuming, well, little Timmy is paying for it. It removes them from the field. But let's be honest, if loot's the incentive, you don't even have to try. And once you get rained on loot and you get those god rolls, we've seen what happens. People leave. There's no reason to go to the flawless anymore. There's no reason. So I think there's bigger problems to deal with trials than paid carries. Right? Paid carries. You're playing with someone who's getting you to flawless. It doesn't actually matter because most people just want loot. And so little Timmies are coming in and then they're going out, which guess what? You're going to face more sweaties because there's less little Timmies. The problem isn't the paid carries. The problem is how Bungie is set up the whole damn game. But yeah, he goes to ask about it. And then he also talks about like, what about the dudes if you're playing game 0, right? You're playing against a team, you see a fellow streamer that are doing carries, and you're it's like going through the neighborhood. You've got your neighbor who's got to go to work. They're closer to time to work than you, and so you let them pass you. You let them go ahead because they're closer than you are. It's the same thing with the trials. You give them the win so that they can go flawless for the carry. You reset, no big deal, right? Technically, that would be breaking terms of service because it's win trading. But again, Bungie, when it comes to terms of service, is wider than a fat girl's anus, right? That is like Bungie just cannot decide what they're going to enforce or specify what needs to be enforced. It's just I don't feel that I could ever encourage anyone to play this game because their terms of service is so dog shit. especially if you wanted to get into something like you aspire to become a PvP content creator, or you like, there's so many there's so many issues. So we got Ali. I don't do generosity cards. She has 2 reasons why she doesn't ever have to do them. I've seen them on Twitter, on the Twitter. She has no reason to ever need to trust me. There's no reason she's ever gonna have people. People watch her for 2 different reasons. But why do so many people hate that people do them? Is there something I'm missing? Because I don't understand how it impacts me. So, by the way, this is a little bit kind of insincere, because you don't like this. If this doesn't actually impact you, you're not going to even care about it unless you're like me and you're reacting to it for content. But I guarantee she has someone that actually does generosity cards. She has a friend or someone she knows, and she is now intrigued by that and wants to know why their friend is now in spotlight. This isn't just for like, aha, I just want to know. No, there's something that's inspiring it. It's probably because they got a friend that's being impacted by it. We must hold everyone accountable as Bungie terms of service clear and important for the integrity of Destiny 2 2026. That sounds like sarcasm. Oh, it's Cynics. Yeah, Cynics. The whole drama between them and what we're assuming is Ariana's vow, because the person has yet to post anything since that account got banned. Destiny PvP is such a weird zone right now. It's like a war zone, and Bungie's just like left clicking the ban hammer on everyone. You just mad your account in the void. Honestly, have been missing the game crazily. Been playing Battlefield and Black Ops. I think the only thing I'm really missing is gunplay and cosmetics, especially cosmetics. If I drank alcohol, I'd be drunk by how many people just continue to buy. This is exactly why Bungie never learns, because people just buy all the cosmetic shit. You just got pissed on by Ali. My God. You know I've known her for years, and nobody fucks with you. Okay, yeah, people are just whatever. It's more the principle than anything. Paid carriers are against terms of service. Offering in-game service in exchange for money in any form technically falls under an umbrella. Unfortunately, there are things that Bungie just doesn't enforce well or at all in the terms of service. Exactly. Which is why they should either enforce it all at all times, or just stop fucking making it a big fucking deal. Which I think it's not a big fucking deal. I understand Bungie banned paid services, yet ignores generosities. However, I'm not sure why many streamers care if other people do them when it doesn't harm them. Competition, baby! That's right. If you look at this was Twitch. Guess what? If no one's fucking watching Destiny and no one's fucking playing the game, guess what? You are literally competing for attention. Now, not everyone has 2 assets at their disposal to bring the boys to the yard. Damn right. I don't know the rest of the song. But it's very obvious it's competition. And guess what? People want the field to be even. And if you can get rid of people doing these paid, guaranteed slots, because guess what? If you are not the most confident, it's easier to do like free raffles, because then you could be like, hey, I'll owe you for next week, and then you can leave. Whereas if it's paid, well, you can't worm yourself out of that one. And if you do and refund them, no one's gonna fucking ever pay you again, because you just like it's a reputation thing, right? More so than people doing free fucking raffles. But if everyone's in the same base, everyone has equal opportunity. Whereas if someone knows that they can pay Grenader Jake $50 and that they'll get guaranteed flawless, they're gonna pay that $50 versus doing a free raffle for some plain Jane streamer, right? That's just the basics of it, right? That's the premise of it. And then, like I said, we have good old Mr. Momentum, Mr. Breadman. The bread is out the fucking window at this point. It's stale and decrepit. But yeah, that is the current drama that is going on in the Destiny PvP world. Man, I feel bad for anyone that's a Destiny PvP creator. You're just getting dicked on by Bungie, especially in the creator hub world. Like, man, they do not respect you guys. Having Marathon right around the corner, and even having the fact that the Shadow Order, or whatever the heck the season's called, being delayed. We'll have to wait to see how that plays out. Like, it is insane. I am so glad I gave up on PvP a long time ago, because you have a fortitude that I could never do. If you are literally playing this game for PvP and you're trying to make a living off of doing carries, you are a saint. You've got patience that I don't know how you have it. Anyways, that's the current drama with Destiny. If you are a PvP content creator, for some reason you're watching this, how's it going? How are you feeling about this? And if you're part of the Creator Hub, are you actually thinking about jumping off the ship? I know the chances are that they're not really watching this, but if they are, you know, it's there it is, right? But if you're not a content creator and you're just someone who plays the game, what are your thoughts? Do you think paid carries should be okay as long as they're not cheating? Do you think it fucking matters? I mean, I might piss some people off by saying that who cares? I mean, I get free carries when I carry my ass off into the E3 trailer and get free trials loot. I'm sorry, I'm an asshole, but it's too fucking funny. As someone who, I should be forced to actually engage with the game mode. I'm sorry, I should be forced, but it's still funny that I can do the certified asshole approach. Certified, bona fide, do the Mr. Gaming Counselor asshole strategy, and you will reign on by tier 5s. You too can get a hot, sexy lady with all the trials loot you get just by participating in an E3 trailer. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and it'll probably be PvP, knowing Bungie with Destiny, because for some reason, oddly enough, they're just shitting down their parade. I don't know. It's really weird. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to game out and